Hello there, everyone. Mi nombre es Herman y aquí vengo a nuestro tercer interview. Yo sé, estas fotos las hacen spoil a quien voy a interview. Y esta vez es Hill. Hill, say hello.
Hey guys.
Yeah,
Um,
you're the tech guy, aren't you?
un poco.
Yeah. So, Hill, vamos a empezar con algo simple. ¿De dónde vino el nombre Hill?
Well, it's it's a bit weird because I made it more or less when Ultimate was about to release. Um, when Incinerator War was revealed as a character.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, yo, yo soy un pretty avid wrestling fan y heel normalmente como que el term que le dan a los villanos de wrestling.
Mhm.
But Incineroar is also based on, like on a villain wrestler, on a heel. So, más o menos eso fue como que like el chosen um, gamer tag,
Mhm.
como que algo corto, pero significativo.
All right.
It just represents like how much I like wrestling and Pokemon. I mean, I don't play Incineroar, but I love them.
Okay. Now, what made you gravitate towards Falco?
It's a bit weird because when I started playing Ultimate competitively, I used to play Palutena
Mhm.
cuando empecé a hacer los torneos de Timeout en el 2019, creo. Sí, en el 2019, pues yo jugaba Palutena,
Cualquiera te llamaría
pero
Blender Blonde.
ya, yo no creo haber jugado con Blender, pero definitely me acuerdo haberlo visto en frame by frame de ese mismo año, de
Mhm.
2019.
Yeah.
Creo que él todavía tenía like, el tag anterior y
Persona.
todo, pero regresando para Falco, pues back at that time, I was like really frustrated at the game and frustrated with Palutena. Y luego de First Attack de ese año, I just sort of went, you know what? I really like playing Falco. I'm just gonna main him. Y voy a
Okay.
ignorar like my character crisis porque yo como que switchaba mucho entre Palutena, um, Diddy Kong, and Villager, que eran mis mains de Smash 4,
Mhm.
but I didn't really enjoy playing as any of them.
So la clásica de this, I like this character in Smash 4, but it just isn't right for me in Ultimate.
Yeah, I
Like,
still try to play them once in a while, but I still feel that my Falco is a lot better.
I mean, eso pasa because, see, Ultimate is a very, despite being based in Smash 4, es un juego súper diferente. Like, si pusieras a Sephiroth en Smash 4, él sería top 3, pero si vienes y ves a Roy, el Roy que tenemos, who is basically the same as Smash 4, just with a little tweaks and things there, he sucked in Smash 4. He was a ultimate character stuck in Smash 4. So
I
maybe it's
mean,
the game engine not being doing favors to your playstyle with those characters.
yeah, I mean, Diddy Kong's a lot better in Ultimate. The Villager is a bit of a bit of a pickle. I consider him to be a lot better in Smash 4 just because the engine um kind of it deviates more to more campier characters
Yeah.
in this game since it's like much lower. Claro, después de haber introducido al DLC, it kind of threw it out of whack porque de ser un juego más lento se volvió Cloud and Bayonetta the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, y weird combos de grabs a muerte, pero it's whatever.
Yeah. And here's como tú eres el primer TO that we've had here, I want to ask, how is it TO in Smash PR? Porque yo a veces escucho unos horror stories from Blender, the what TOs here have to go through. So you got any horror stories for me? And wait,
Um,
before you say anything,
yeah.
si vas a decir uno de Smash people from the West being late, I would say that's basically our signature thing. And you can, and maybe it rubbed us off from Strike, porque a veces Papón él llega un poquito tarde.
Actually, ustedes del West nunca me han llegado tarde a timeout.
All
Or
right.
at least siempre me dejan saber. Because we start pretty, not really late, but we start like pretty at a good time. Que siempre a ustedes le terminan llegando a tiempo.
Mm-hmm.
But horror stories that I've been through. Honestly, honestly, not much. Actually, creo que fue para Timeout 50
Yeah.
que there was like a few people que se habían registrado, pero llegaron bien tarde.
I
Like,
remember
llegaron
that.
como media hora tarde. Um, and we had to reset the bracket para añadirlo because like ellos llegaron, like ellos tuvieron un viaje de como 2 horas. Nunca nos dijeron que iban a llegar tarde. So I just took them out of the bracket porque ya estaban like 40 minutos tarde.
Mm-hmm.
So ellos llegan, like I didn't even know who they were. Like ellos llegan y dicen, para el torneo de Smash. Y yo como, ustedes son como de tal y tal persona. They're like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I took you out of the bracket. Ya yo había empezado hace unos minutos. Y gracias a Toxin, pudimos resetear el bracket, añadirlo y terminar corriendo el bracket pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
Y I was really scared esa vez porque empezamos tarde and it was like a 54-person bracket.
Uy, big one.
And yeah, it was a huge one. It was the biggest tournament I've ever ran, and it still is. Y creo que like hasta recientemente con XG, it was pretty much like the only weekly I've seen que ha llegado a más de 50 personas.
Mm-hmm.
Y por lo menos that tournament en particular siempre I'll keep it as a milestone porque it was a really good weekly esa vez, a pesar de everything that happened.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yo estaba ahí cuando pasó. No, that was a good one.
Ya, si no me equivoco, creo que uno de tus sets fue like the bad ones que we had to take it down and you had already won y todo.
Yeah. I I got my $3 back if that's what you're asking.
I remember.
So I guess I can say I really gané también en fucking CBG timeout in 50. Good times. Good times. Y like tú aquí diciendo that's the biggest tournament I've ever ran. What would be the hypest one you've ever ran? El mismo CBG number 50 or is it another one?
Hypest, ooh, that's a hard one
Really?
because yeah, I like often when you see the same people playing week by week, kind of get used to like seeing similar grand finals to
Mm-hmm.
like matches you've already seen. Pero Oh, déjame ver. At least one that I remember, uh, like hace un poquito de tiempo, si no me equivoco, jugó Tweet con Headshot. And I don't remember if it was grand finals or if it was one of the finals matches. I definitely remember that one because it was like Tweet's first win over Headshot, and it was really, really hype.
That sounds familiar.
He, at least commentating it, it was like pretty fun. So like you ago, I was commentating that set with Chopper.
Hey, Chopper.
Y so ya ustedes saben, Chopper is like an amazing commentator. So de ser un match bien hype, ya de por sí, tener a Chopper commentating makes it even better. He's just such a great hype man in the mic.
Yeah, I would say he's like that Pokemon, tú sabes, que when you use it in Smash, que se ve como un Pokeball and then it explodes. And please excuse me for not knowing the name. I don't play Pokemon. You know, I feel like that's Chopper. You look at the little man and you see him put his music on Facebook and you could say, oh, he's a really talented man. And you see him commentate and you're the first thing you're gonna hear is, yeah, 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 this game's been going bad, bad. And you know, everything's going hype here, folks.
Tan hype como un Voltorb. That's
Yeah.
the name.
Ah, that's all right. And you know here that's pretty interesting. We've seen you know lots of Chopper praise here and there. And we also tend to see lots of invitationals of just top players. But have you all ever considered doing invitationals? Pero like the top players got to run the bracket, and the TOs are the players.
Bueno,
You
I've
you
actually
think
never heard that idea, pero I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, por lo menos en First Attack, there is a few players que están corriendo los brackets. So
hmm
there's a few players that actually know how to run things, like all things considered. So ellos podrían. Ahora, en cuestión de los TOs, um, my money's on Toxin. Ese tipo, he's just a great player overall.
all right.
Like as a TO, él es super, él es durísimo, el mejor. And as a player, he's still really damn good at the game.
You know, if you give him glasses, he can just dress up as ESAM and we can fake an ESAM win over here.
Otro que diría que estaría ahí close to being Avatar State
Yeah,
es César, Sierra.
yeah. I've never seen Sierra play. I would need to see a VOD of that. And you know what's funny? He uses
Ajá.
Incineroar. How did that happen? Okay. You were the one that wanted to use Incineroar, right? And then he ended up using Incineroar. So esto es como una situación con Blue Thunder y Pescado que los dos se llaman Pescado esto, Pescado lo otro, pero only one of them ended up using Pescado. Were you two close before Smash, or like se conocían, or that just happened to be a random coincidence?
It's just random. I met Sierra by by the time that we started making timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because we used to have like these little like hangouts
Yeah.
de de gente del área este que we would go and like play a bit of Smash. Estábamos como que we wanted like something to happen
Mm-hmm.
para tener, you know, like a little scene en el área este.
See?
Y entre yo y Broco basically started like the little seeds para contactar una tienda de cartas que fue Titan Games
Yeah.
y comenzar a correr torneos. Pero um, Sierra, like at the time, he used to play Game and Watch actually.
Interesting.
Y yeah, Y creo que like, después de regreso a la pandemia, he basically dropped Game and Watch completely. Y ya estaba usado en Cineworld.
Yeah. Pero has he considered keeping Game and Watch como un secondary or just not want to use them anymore?
He's just been using Incineroar.
All right.
Once in a while, he like changes
Yeah.
characters, pero no regresa para atrás a Game and Watch.
Como ustedes dos, I'm assuming, right? Como ustedes están close with the whole, let's make a scene in the East. Él te ha enseñado a usar un poco a Incineroar, so you can probably get into those wrestling roots que tú querías.
I mean, I don't plan on using Incineroar, so
See, you can plan, you can know how to use a character, ¿verdad? Tú puedes saber cómo usar a alguien, pero no tener que usarlo en bracket. It's totally different.
I mean, no ha sido algo que yo le he preguntado sobre Incineroar. It hasn't occurred.
All right,
But
all
we
right.
have played like on bracket y es como que un tome y dame.
Well, that's a little sad. You won't get to touch your wrestling routes.
It's alright.
And and now that you're speaking about TOs, have you liked your TOing experience here? Has it been nice?
Yeah, I really like the community.
Yeah.
It's really supported y por lo menos siempre he recibido ayuda de parte de CBG y parte de los que no han sido de CBG. Always help me, Chopel, Josefino, Toxin, lots of great people in the community.
You know, next time
Uh,
I'm at a timeout, you can count on me for commentating.
yeah, sabe, a ti, Bisquendo's always like hopping into the mic.
Hmm.
Snacks también, another amazing person que siempre is hopping in. No, Manati Billy, also known as Bicho and also known as Plátano,
No,
also
that's a
is a
Moon Knight
really
situation, buddy. Nothing's helping him there.
yeah. He's also a great player y también es otro que siempre trató de ayudarme por lo menos a correr el bracket.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's like lots of shout outs to everyone that tried to help us porque esto lo corremos like for the community by the community. So it's always nice to get some help y saber de que no toda la carga pues tiene que estar encima de una sola persona o de un grupo pequeño de personas.
Hmm. All right. Interesting, very interesting. Eh, like um, here's something interesting I want to know about the TOing, right? Uh, de tu experiencias, with tournaments and such, right? What region would you say has the most mix-ups in terms of their top eights? Like, which one tends to have the most randos, and which ones happen to be the most stagnant?
En cuestión de Puerto Rico,
Yes. Like, I'm just talking weekly specifically, nothing major como like a winter clash, frame by frame, first attack, not nothing like that.
I mean, it all depends by like the amount of players.
Mhm.
Porque yo sé que, por lo menos allá en el West, there isn't like that many players compared to those que le llegan a los torneos del norte
Mhm.
o de la Metro. Y también creo que ay, en el norte
Mhm.
también no le llegan muchas personas. So usually like since the brackets are a lot smaller, there's like a lot more chances to get like other people que no tienen tan buenos resultados en brackets más grandes
Hmm.
aparezcan en top eights, you know.
Yeah.
Um, it all depends on the amount of players that go there y por lo menos en mi pensar, pues los que tienen como que less amount of consistent, like consistent top players, if you could say it like that, pues sería maybe entre el West y el Norte,
Well, I
but it's
wasn't.
because like,
Sorry
¿cómo?
about that. Um, let me interrupt you there. I'm not, the question was, ¿cuál top 8 tú crees que like se ven lo mismo como tal y cuáles se ven más diversified? Pero now that you bring up this whole thing of top players, it will be very spicy regarding whatever words you may say right now. So consider your words carefully, my friend, because this is very interesting now.
No, no, you know, like I'm not throwing dirt to anyone.
All right.
Es que en cuestión de, you know, like the amount of players that go to each tournament, por lo menos he visto que en el norte
Hmm.
y en el oeste hay like menos cantidad de personas que van, you know.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna see a topic that is more diversified en esa área a cuestión de, diría yo, del norte de, de la metro.
Hmm.
Eh, it's a bit more, I wouldn't say consistent, pero obviamente pues siempre vamos a ver como que a las mismas personas que tienen good results, you know. Por lo menos puedes ver que en el, siempre si en timeout va Iking, va Headshot, va José Pan, um, va Tweet. They're always going to be in top eight.
All right.
Um, y en el oeste, pues, you guys have Tama, you guys have Choke Yuking, that also, you know, top eights consistently. Um, en norte, pues tienen a WF, tienen a Blue Thunder, que cuando van a, you know, van a la metro, pues
Hmm.
también tienen buenos resultados, aunque they like go in and out of top eight, pero they still have really good results.
All
So
right.
no, no es cuestión de quién tiene como que más consistencia en top eight. It's honestly just like the amount of players que puedan darse a un pool consistente de un top eight.
All right.
I mean, it's a bit confusing porque lo es, pero honestly here in Puerto Rico, we have a lot of amazing players
Hmm.
y por lo menos en todas las regiones los vas a ver que there's a few really, really good players
Yeah.
que no importa dónde vayan, they're gonna have results.
Hmm. Very nice. Very nice. Interesting words. And now this one, I know I keep asking you TO related questions, but I'm just very interested by some of the TO shenanigans going on. Um, ¿En qué manera la gente paga más? ¿Por cash o ATH móvil?
Um, I haven't really thought of that.
Porque if you
Creo que
think
por
about it, this is a very interesting thing to know. Like, who brings the cash, but pero who pays for ATH móvil? Porque imagine si se va, like if the Atache movie is out one day, do you think we might be prepared for for bracket shenanigans like that, or to guess with more people using Atache Mobile, some people might not have enough petty cash to pay out the top three.
um, bueno, yo por lo menos I I can I think I can say that por lo menos en a cuestión mía, it's a bit easier to find people that pays Batache Móvil.
Hmm.
and I don't really carry that many cash on me
Yeah.
cuando corro los torneos, porque most of the time, por lo menos yo les dejo la opción al top three, que es que le hago el payout, if
Hmm.
they want it through cash or Atache Móvil, and most of the time they just pay it through Atache Móvil. So it's a lot easier for us.
All right.
Pero en una situación donde la TH, el sistema de ATC se caiga, pues it's probably going to be a huge deal.
Hmm.
Pero I think that if that would happen, I would just like run a free tournament that week or something.
Oh, interesting. But I'd have to get the fortune ready to run to get into that free tournament.
Well, I mean, if you run a free tournament, you can also expect for prizes. So
Hey. I
who
know I ain't
knows?
expecting prizes, but free tournaments free. I can just give that money for gas.
That's true. Especialmente bajando del oeste para Metro.
Yo vivo en Cabo Rojo.
Wow.
Yes. Like the thing, like en el oeste, many people will say, "Oh, yeah, Mayagüez." Well, that's kind of wrong porque most of the Mayagüez guys uh,
Mhm.
are just there for class. Everyone else either están por Lajas, Añasco, or Isabela, or Aguada. Like when we literally say the West, we ain't talking about Southwest. Porque if you were to say Southwest, most people would say Mayagüez, pero I'm really glad you all say West porque it really is a West completo, the whole West side, that whole tall thing. Like there's like in Isabela está Team Shine's Kratos, and then if you go to the other side of the West, you'll find me or Strike or Chief Angel or Lord Avery and Cabo Rojo. Ah, and Jiu Jitsu too.
Okay. Yo de verdad, I don't really know much about área oeste,
Hmm.
pero I would say the same para el área este, que even though like our tournaments are in Caguas, que
Hmm.
you can consider it área metro, most of us are from el área este, y creo que the furthest one soy yo de Macau, que
Macau.
it's like,
I'm gonna look
yeah,
that up on my
yeah,
phone.
yeah, es un pueblo ahí tirado casi en el sur. Bueno, no casi en el sur, es como en la esquinita.
I'm looking this up right now on my phone. So please excuse that I might be ignoring you. Okay, so you're telling me tú guías de Humacao a Caguas.
Yeah, I mean, I have a ride.
All right. Y Caguas está abajo de San Juan. Okay, so it shouldn't be that bad to get there. Pero Caguas also seems like a pretty huge place.
Yeah, it's like 30 to 40 minutes depending on the traffic.
Interesting,
It's it's
interesting.
not it's not terrible, but it's kind of it's kind of just there.
All right. And like uh, and like how wait, I forgot my words for a second. Pero how would what would happen if you were to get late to a TO manning of your CBG timeouts due to traffic?
I mean, I've gotten a bit late a few times now.
All right.
Y I guess like honestly, I don't have that big of an issue. I just like start a bit late. If si estoy como a las 6, 6:30 que estoy llegando, pues trato de empezar como más tarde a las 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had any big issues en
All right.
cuestión de getting late.
Interesting. These are all very interesting answers you've given me, Heel. And now here's another one, right? When do you feel? I already asked you if you enjoyed your time running running events throughout the community. But have you been enjoying your time within it aside from running it?
Yeah, I
You did.
mean, I've most of the time I've been here have been organizing events,
Mm-hmm.
but I've also had a lot of my fair share of like really good moments. Usualmente no tengo mucho tiempo para ir a otros weeklies, but I still try to go at least, once to most of them.
¿Y qué tú estudias that makes you
Um,
busy?
I study communications, producción audiovisual.
Mm, no wonder you're the tech guy for stream. And how does it feel to be
Yeah,
called the tech guy?
I mean, it's a bit complicated, because I just try to not make the stream to die out, um, and a few of the graphic design.
All right, all right. Anything else to that regard?
Um, yeah, regresando a, like my experience. Honestly, honestly, it's been great.
Mm-hmm.
Yo mucha de mi experiencia lo he tenido en like bigger tournaments, like frame by frame, um, First Attack, Winter Clash, donde he sido competidor y it's been really fun. At least like en cuestión de compartir con la comunidad,
All right.
like durante los 3 years that I've been here in the community, it's been like really fun porque las personas son súper buena gente. I've hanged out with a lot of them y honestamente it's become part of like, that family of friends que uno tiene en la vida, like
Yeah.
I always get motivated every Thursday por conocer más personas o ver las mismas personas that I like hanging out with.
Well, it seems you and I should hang out sometime. Consider this one of them. And me adivino que los de CBG que lo vean, which by the way, shoutouts to all of you, will be really heartwarmed by you saying these words, so you should feel proud of yourself, mister.
Thanks, man.
Anything you want to say to them?
Nada, en verdad, just keep being your best. Y I'm also proud of them,
All right.
you know. Me alegra mucho todo lo que ellos han cumplido,
Mm-hmm.
con todo lo que me han ayudado a cumplir y por el apoyo que me brindan, yo trato de brindarles para atrás.
Oh, good man,
And
good
it
man.
goes from it goes to the crew and also to the community in general.
Hold on, my clapping can't be heard through the mic. Déjame sacar el micrófono por aquí. Okay, it's faint, pero you heard it. And now I'm asking you a few final questions porque it appears I went over 30 minutes. Have you enjoyed your experience on this interview?
Yeah, it was great.
Have
Thanks
you,
for having me, man.
all right? And have you enjoyed your experience with me personally interviewing you?
Yeah, of course.
See, those two things are different
Um,
questions. You can have a fun time during the interview, but the guy interviewing you can be an ass. And then the interview can be shit, but the guy is a fun guy, you know?
nah, but you're a great man. So
All right. And anything
yeah, made
else
it
you want to
work
say
for me.
to the non-CVG people of the world?
I mean, um, sigan metiéndole, en verdad. Like, just keep the good shit.
Uh, all right, that's good. That's good. And now that you told me que antes tú usabas palutena, you may have to put your tag as blonder
Why?
because you have a similar build to blender. Los dos son lo de Steve Smith. That Palutena means all wear glasses, and you both have facial hair in terms of a goatee. Your builds are almost are pretty similar. Yep, the same mismo height, I think, and kind of the same eye color. So but he's a black-haired person.
I
You
mean,
are a blonde-haired person. So blonder.
bueno, I'm a lot taller than Blender though. Like I'm 5'11".
Yeah. Well, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You'll be blonder in another person's heart. And thank you for taking some time out of your day. And any recommendations on who should be my Nets candidate?
um, hmm. I mean, I guess you could like you should probably interview maybe one of the commentators. Either Snacks or Chopper seems like a great interview.
All right, all right. And just so you know, the audience is gonna hear this because before I stop recording, I always ask the person I'm interviewing for a suggestion because then that leads the viewer to think, wow, is it gonna be this guy or is it gonna be that guy? And I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. And goodbye. You want to say goodbye to the audience?
Take care.
All right. Goodbye, everyone, and have yourselves a damn good one.